の日僕の心は音もなく崩れ去った壊れて叫ん
Hello again everybody and welcome to another edition of Game Time. Today we're going to get started with the DVD killer tutorials that I said I was going to do. And today what we're going to be starting with is good old Trappy Boy, being as he's the first killer on our list. So with this series we're going to go through his teachables, we're going to go through the power real quick, and we're going to go through his attributes. So starting with the teachables, we got Unnerving Presence, which makes the skill check smaller in layman's terms. When your terror radius, which is the bubble, is around a survivor, you can make this bigger or smaller, or you know, mess with it as much as you like. The next teachable for the trapper is Brutal Strength, which allows you to kick pallets, break them quicker. Same with gens, so that's always a good perk. And his last teachable is Agitation, which increases the terror radius by 12 meters when you have picked up a survivor that you've downed. And it also lets you traverse the map 6% quicker when you're carrying a survivor. So there's his teachables. I'm saying his teachables because with the series that I'm going to be doing, I'm only going to be using the 3 teachable perks. I'm going to be using some crappy add-ons, and I'm going to be at like rank 15. So them all going to be beginner's guides to Trapper. No, I'm wrong there. They're not going to be beginner's guides to Trapper. They're all going to be beginner's guides to so-and-so. So Trapper, or, you know, Hag, or Wraith. This is the first in the series, so yeah. His bear trap, obviously, is his power. Allows you to place traps down in the map. The add-ons can increase the rate at which survivors get trapped, how easy it is to get out, how hard they are to sabotage, how hard they are to free themselves. So have a mess with all of that stuff. We're going to be using some really crappy add-ons just to, you know, because it's only yellow ranks, it's only a beginner's guide, so I want to use what most of you, I believe, would have. I know he starts with all 3 of his teachables, so that's why we're using that, and I know you complete a blood web, you're going to get a yellow and a brown off add-on at least. So yeah, that's his power. You just set traps, hopefully try and catch people. His attributes, base movement speed of 4.6 meters a second, which makes him a fast killer. That's the top base movement speed in the game. Until you start messing with it with perks, but we'll get into that at a later stage. His terror radius is base 32 meters, so that's about average again. There's usually smaller, there's only one that's bigger, I believe that's Myers. Doctor with distressing, but other than that we'll get into all that at a later stage. And his height, so he's a tall killer. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to show you our loadout. We're going to be using his teachable perk, Agitation, Brutal Strength, and Unnerving Presence only. This slot is going to be blank. We're going to be using some Pustular Petals for the event, so I can get some free blood points with the special hooks. We're going to be using a Longwood Die, which is a yellow offering, not very rare, it's just uncommon, which will darken my bear traps so they're harder to see. And a Trapper's Sack, which allows us to start with an extra bear trap. And it will allow us to carry 2 at a time as well. So, pretty shitty add-ons, but everybody's going to have access to them. Pretty shitty perks for the Trapper, but again, it's a beginner's guide, so let's just see how we do. Alright, I'll catch you in the game, peeps. Alright, we're back. The game's about to start. So, basically what we want to do with the Trapper, ideally, without anything to slow the generators down, is basically trap and move. The Trapper's best asset, in my opinion, is going to be map knowledge. So as long as you know where people tend to go, if you don't, there's always the option of trapping pallets, trapping pallet loops. We'll get into that roundabout now because I haven't got no totem to protect. So big loop on wreckers, ideally like this. So if you see some bit of tall grass, just make sure you trap within the grass, off center from the pallet, because most people will expect a trapped pallet. So if I go around and look for other places to trap, ideally windows, so So if we trap this, that will prevent people from jumping in from the outside. We're going to go over here. We saw a guy there. He's lagging all over the place. So we're going to pick up this, flush him off the gen, kick this with brutal strength, and then we're going to trap up another pallet loop. So about here. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to see around the map and look for 3 generators. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and you want to bring all of your traps over from the one side and just defend that one side, all the while trying to down as many as you can. So we're going to go over here and we're going to try and pick up some traps at the same time as flushing people off the generators as we go. Traps can be pretty difficult to see. We know that Unnerving Presence has triggered a skill check there because we're in the terror radius, so it's got really small. There's somebody there, so we're going to give chase. If they're walking, don't swing, because that usually means they have sprint burst. That was close. Where did she go? Didn't see where she went. There she is. She's looping the same thing. There she is. Fake that. Come back. She's not moving. Oh, okay. So she wants to loop this. I have got brutal strength. So what I want to do, ideally, is hit her, kick it, and then move on. Kick this again. And then if we catch her at a different location following the scratch marks, which it looks like she's noticed we're kicking and moving, she's running right to where I want to defend. So hopefully we can cut this off. We know we've got a trap on our right, so we want to try and flush her around to get her in the trap. Perfect. So now we get a hook. And then we want to go back after resetting said trap. No, not in front of the survivor. Never in front of the survivor do we want to set a trap. Because they will always know to reset the damn thing. I swear I saw a guy there, but that might have been my eyes. No, I did. I saw him. Right, so we've trapped up a couple of leaves loops. Hopefully he's going to go for the shack window. No, he didn't. Right, so we can get that out the way real quick. And we can give chase on him. Always run in diagonals, because you move quicker than the survivors in diagonals. Flush him down this end. Ideally, as I say, we want to stay up that top end. So we want to grab that trap real quick and bring it up the other end and make sure that we hook him somewhere up there. I haven't got enough map pressure at the moment, so they're going to be flying through these generators. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry him all the way back up, somewhat close to my 3-gen, and then we want to go and kick any generator that's been worked on in these 3. So those are our 3. We don't care if they get any others. I need to trap this one up ideally, so if we do this, hopefully it'll catch somebody unaware. That one's still set on my right, so we can come back here. That one needs resetting because that's right on my gen. We also need to check that gen top left. Somebody just banged behind me. I don't know who the hell it was. Oh, it's somebody on this gen. Right now. So if we flush her the other side, hopefully she will run into a trap. No, she didn't. Alright, hit her there. So she gets the sprint burst that direction, so she's probably going to try and jump the window. There we go, perfect. See, with the trapper, it's all about making sure that your traps end up in a place that you want them to end up. So if you wait for it to drop like that, and then you place it, it should hide it under the lip of the doorway, so it's very hard to see. So now we can get her in the basement, which is always fun for trapper. And then if anybody tries to run in under pressure, they're going to get trapped. And then we can reset the trap on the, not the window on this side, but we'll do the window on this side this time. So it's in the grass. So then we can go back and we can start defending these generators again. So it's that one, and that one. Right, so we want this one defended. Kick this down. We're playing for the long game here, people, just in case you're wondering. So we'll set this up there again for anybody trying to, you know, run around it. We'll grab this trap as well, because the more traps you have as trapper, the more power you have against these survivors. Right, I've trapped that. Let's go and apply pressure, and hopefully they will run directly into one of the traps. And there we go. Apply that. Where you going, love? Smacking. Brilliant. We can pick you up. Oh, DC, thank you for the 600 extra points, my dear. Right, where's the other one? Listening in lockers. She's in this one. There we go. So she can go back on there. And then we can always do that. So if somebody comes running in, that's very difficult to see from the top. Replace the step trap. And then it should disappear again. Perfect. With a trapper, a good thing to note is if you're just about to set a trap, for about 1 to 2 seconds you are impervious to the trap damage yourself. So the best thing to do is trap it and then walk over it to get yourself out of the way. Most people think you can't, but you actually can. Alright, so that's going to give my terror radius a bit of a boost, so hopefully he'll run. He didn't, but she did. So we're going to knock her down, and we're going to go over to this gen, because now we've got a lot of map pressure, and I swear somebody was hitting this. That's technically tunneling if I hook her right now, and I hate tunneling, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow her to get up, and I'm going to go after the Dwight. It was fair, I trapped it, it's fine, but I don't like tunneling, and we've already had one DC, so it's not particularly fair in my opinion. Call me the fairest killer in DBD, but yeah, it's not nice when you get tunneled, it's not nice when you get camped. I don't play like that, so what we're going to do is going to let everybody recover. We're going to place some traps, use this time to our advantage, and get our generators protected. So this one is being done as well, so if we apply pressure to every single generator left on the map, we should be good. There's a trap unset over there, so that's not good. Still got our 3 gen, so we want them to get that furthest one down there. Where's that trap go? There it is. So we have a trap there, we have nothing over there, we have 2 traps there and 1 in the basement. Right, okay. So this could potentially be a loot point, so what we're going to do is we're going to trap just there. They're not even gearing her up, I don't know why. I'm assuming she's crawled away. There we go. About time. Right, so now all I want to do is defend my generators while killing the survivors, which should be pretty simple. At the same time as luring him into the trap, so he's going directly where I want him to go. Go right, my dude. Go right. Go right. Oh. Legend. It's all about the mind games, isn't it, pal? There you go. Right, so we're going to pick that up. We're going to reset that trap somewhere there. We know somebody's over on that gen. Where'd Dwighty boy go? There he is. Cool. So if we go and hook him on the special hook down here, we're getting right to where we want to go. I'm going to force David off that, hopefully into the trap. Pick this up. Oh, he's just farmed him. Right, okay, your turn then, left. Dwight went back in it, that was legend. There you go, free stun, kids. Don't say I never did anything for you. You got dead hard? No? Okay. Right, so this is going away from where I want to defend now, so I'm going to carry David further up this way. And then I'm going to reset some of my traps. Bring them to where you want them to be. So then people coming from different ends always end up having to go through your traps. Dwight went down that way. And I'm assuming Meg will probably be forcing this gen. There she is. If she can get a smack, I can do this without standing in my own trap like a numpty. Map pressure is fully up. Go back down here. Was that Meg that just got that save? Yeah, it was. Right, so we'll go for Meg now. David's going back on the gen that's nearly complete, but that's the gen that I want him to complete. She's running me away from everything, but there's no pallet here anymore. There we go. Hello, love. Alright, so she's now dead. That just leaves Dwight and David. So now we can use this hook, because that's nowhere near where we want to defend. Easily setting my traps. They're over there doing gens. I'm gonna kick this. Pick this up. And go back over this end. Somebody was here a moment ago. So pick this back up as well. And then... let's see. Let's do this trap. And then let's do this trap. Bottleneck and in the grass. Perfect places for traps. Kicking this gen down. Forcing him to do the other one. I could end this a lot easier. He went down to the basement. Mistake. And he fell into the trap that I placed earlier. So, yeah, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? So we're going to smack you down. Should we sweat the 4 kill? Yeah, no, he says no. We don't. Do we want to sweat the 4 kill? Nah, let's not sweat the 4 kill. I'll take him out of the basement. Dwight just did that gen over there. So we've got a rough idea of where he is. We'll get ourselves some free score with this hook, and then we'll go and see if we can find the hatch before Dwight does. So we're not going to be sweating this, as I say. Otherwise, I could have just left him on the floor and gone and killed him. Dwight is unsetting traps. Oh, that's unfortunate, Dwight. That is very unfortunate. See now, what I can do is I can set that there. And then I can pick this one up. And then I can see him there. Hello, mate. Where you going? Don't think so. What now? Okay. There you go, my fella. You want that? Jump in it. Jump in it. Good boy. Right, now I'm going to give him the exit gate. If he didn't jump in it, I was going to kill him. But yeah, he can have the gate now. So, yeah, there's basics of how to do Trapper. You can get the gate, my friend, no worries. And basically, even at this stage, before you hit the hatch, if you know where it is, you can also trap the gate switches up, which make it really difficult for a survivor. You can also do that before you hook the second to last survivor, which will, again, enable you to block them in. I mean, you set a trap there, you set a trap on that switch over there, you kill the last guy and you close the hatch, you're going to know exactly where people are. So, there's always that. Right, Dwight. Good game, my dude. Off you pop. Go on, fella. There you go. Don't make me kill you. Good man. You want a bit of free heal score? Go on then. Go on then. Why not? Right, so, yeah, that's basically... I mean, another cruel thing you could actually do that I've been doing quite a lot since the event, because there's an archive thing is set a trap right in front of the boxes. So anybody that's going for the boxes just runs in there and gets snagged, especially if they're dark boxes. That's always quite fun. Like David, straight down to the basement, snap. So yeah, there's one game. We'll try and fit another one in, because that one might have been a fluke. Wasn't really played that well, to be honest, but yeah. But there's a basic on the Trapper, and we will get back to you when we have... oh, I had a daily. When I have readied up again. So there's the daily, and how much score did we get there? Yeah, 35k, not bad. That's with our special looks as well, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Beginner Trapper. Right, I'll catch you in the next game, peeps. Hello again, people. We're back with game 2. And this time we are going to be doing exactly the same bloody thing to see if it was a fluke. Right. Oof, we got the farm, right. So, dependent on the survivors, it depends on what traps are going to be good and what traps are going to be bad. So, ideally, first thing I like to do as a trapper is come up here, turn around, walk backwards slowly, and if you get it just right, there we go. You can place a trap there, which will render that vault completely useless. There's 2 of those, but I've also got a real big infinite there. You can get that guy real quick, force him away, give him something else to do other than gens. Another 2, forcing the generator up here, we'll smack him. Kick this gen down. I still haven't seen where my 3 gen is, so we're going to have a quick look. Best 3 gen looks to be over there. Right, okay. Right, so let's trap this place up. Let's get this prepared for the end game. Get the corner of the shack. We've got the tractor. We can get this jungle gym to our left. This one, because this one is pretty tasty if they know how to use it. So what we're going to trap up here is going to be there in the grass. And then we're going to grab the trap off the hill, and we're going to go and place that somewhere lucrative for us. Which should be... shack window. Why not? We'll do shack window, trap everything up, keep them off my gens, kick everything down, rinse and repeat. So we know they're over there, they've got 2 strong loops. They're going to be focusing on this gen because it's nearly done, so they're just going to keep giving me free hits. I'm going to kick it back down, get that pallet out of the way, and then I'm going to go around and take you down. There we go. So we got a free hit. There's still somebody here, I believe. Where are they? They touched the gen, so we'll kick it again. Don't know where they are, but we can get this guy up, and we can go and take him right over here. There she is. Hello, love. Got her. Nice. Can't get her again. So now we've got a bit of map pressure to apply, and we can go and run around this area. I really wish I'd got a trap, so I need to run her the other way there. Then I need to run her this way. And then I should be able to get that hit. There we go. I need to make sure they don't do that gen. Don't want them doing that gen. That's my gen. Alright, so we're going to need to we'll pick you up, increase the pressure a bit, because they're just going to be doing gens otherwise. We'll keep you over here so they can't get that gen. Go. And then hopefully we should trap up the pig tree, but there's a guy right here. There he is. Is he going to trigger my trap? Probably not. I should down him because he ran at me, but you know. There's no decisive strike in this, so I'm not going to get jumped. go, perfect. She's behind the hill, so that one worked. Get that down. Grab her up. Another DC, why not? Because you're stupid enough to run into a trap, you DC and cost me score. Thank you very much. Hello, Meg. You're gonna run around. Yeah. Right, I want to force her the other way. So, I'll do that. Fake stopping. And then, hello. Kick this down. Kick this down. And make sure that they can't get these gens. These are my three, they're the closest three, and it's the best thing to do, ideally, is trap up and guard. You try putting traps all over the map as Trapper, you're going to have a real bad time with it. Right, so that's Ash, that's Jake. You haven't been hooked yet, have you, mate? So your turn. There we go. He's got Calm Spirit, so he's not screaming. We'll let Ash go and get a bit of score on the, what's it called? Meg? There he goes, rescuing her there. Go and put him in the basement. They're trying to force that generator up. So you can go in there. That's not going to happen, mate. Good ball. Finish you off. She's still on the generator. You're dead. She's still on the generator. And now she's dead. Right, so there we go. Another quick Trapper game. Basically, again, it all depends on survivors, to be honest. But there isn't really much else you can say. Trap up your 3-gen, guard your 3-gen, don't let them do your 3-gen. Bring all your traps over here. I know I didn't get many bonus score with the hooks over there. No one went for that one, but you never know. You never know whether people are going to go for it. You never know. But if they do, and they try and get over there, there's also another thing you can do, especially if there isn't a gen there. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to get this in time. Swing for there. Shit. Not going to get it. You swing there, and then you swing around. He's not standing there. You can stand on there, and you can swing around and hit people that are on the other end, but with the Trapper, you don't even need to. Because you can just trap up the top. Right, of the what? A hunt ritual. Chase survivors for a total of 180 seconds. Right, okay, so we got 2 dailies. So it was a bonus doing Trappy Boy again then. Right, there we go, another 20k. And that's Trapper. There isn't really much else to say with Trapper. I mean, it's learning the map, it's learning where people go. Don't place traps in obvious places. If you've got dyes to make your traps darker, use them. The Trapper is pretty quick. My personal favourite perks with Trapper is Ruin, Save the Best for Last, which is a Michael Myers perk. Ruin is a hag perk if you don't know. Barbecue and Chili, and Enduring. And that's a pretty tasty loadout. Enduring is a Hillbilly perk, and Barbecue and Chili is a Leatherface perk. That's a pretty good loadout for me. It works quite well. You can even switch Enduring out for Dying Light, which is another Michael Myers perk, and that's pretty tasty. So yeah, there's your beginner's guide to Trapper. Hopefully it helped a few of you out that are a bit unaware about how to play Trapper. I mean, there's not really much to say. He's got traps, you place traps. I mean, if you know where people go, or assume where people go, then you can just, you know, trap it up. Job's a good one. There's no way that people are going to be gearing out if you know how to use the killer. You've got traps all over one end of the map, and you've got a 3-gen strategy, which is the closest 3 generators that you can guard. They've got to get one of them. and if you're guarding all 3, there's no way they're getting out. You can even resort to slugging 2 down at a time and not guarding your generators, so then there's always one survivor picking one up off the floor, there's another one doing generators on their own, and then there's another one on the floor itself, and usually people will team up and try and double heal and all of that sort of thing, so you'll combat everything. It's just keeping map pressure with Trapper. So yeah, hopefully that helped you all out a bit. Any questions or queries, feel free to drop it in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one for the guide to the Wraith. Yeah, it's Wraith next. We're going to go across all the way down from top left to right, and then we'll stop and we'll go bottom left to right, and then we'll go bottom left to right, and we'll go all the way across down to the Gorgon, and we'll do an entire series. So yeah, there you go, people. Hopefully you've had fun watching, and I'll catch you again for the next one. Thanks for joining in. If you haven't already, please leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll catch you all in a bit. Cheers, peeps. Ta-da.
あの日僕の心は